What's the worst thing that's happened to you because you're an introvert or an extrovert?
I mean, I've like ripped my pants in public.
What?
In school, yeah.
What did you like?
Hey everyone, my name's Nate.
My name's Sarah.
Today we are going to talk about introverted personalities versus extroverted personalities. That's me. Yeah. First question.
Do you think everyone is either one or the other? Do you think there's just like you either are introverted or you are extroverted?
No, because I think some people could be like introverted and extroverted situationally, if that makes sense.
I also feel like it's kind of a spectrum. Like you could have two people that identify as introverted but can feel completely different levels of attachment to that personality.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like it could be really extreme for some people and not at all for someone else.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 2. Where do you think you are on the personality spectrum?
I'm 110% introverted. Day 1, 110% introverted.
I concur.
Yeah.
I concur. She is 110% an introvert.
Yeah, you were saying things, like, in some situations, people could be one or the other. I am never extroverted. I am never extroverted.
Not even when she's comfortable with friends. Me, I'm definitely probably an extrovert. I mean, yeah. I feel like it's calmed down, but like in high school, I was like definitely an extrovert, definitely like center of attention kind of person. And
you knew if he was there.
For sure. If Nate walked into the room, everyone knew that Nate just walked into the room.
Yeah.
But I've definitely calmed it down because I think there is a level of like where I was at of being an extrovert where it's like just annoying.
I think it's like when you're younger as an extrovert, you're like the front row personality, but you're also so destructive. Because like you want to be in front, but you also like, that's why you're in front.
Yeah. I was definitely really, really disruptive, 110%.
I was the one who sat so far in the back that, you know the story, when a teacher casually mentioned that I did great presentation in class. It was a book report or something. And I never gave the presentation.
She didn't have to.
That was how introverted. They were just like, I think she did it.
Everyone knew whether I did it or not.
Yeah.
I think you've maybe gotten a little less introverted though.
Yeah. I think it's just like finding confidence. I've become less. It's not debilitating anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
I should say not as debilitating.
All right, question number 3. What are your weaknesses as an introvert or extrovert? So for you, introvert.
Doing anything new as an introvert is so stressful, especially if it involves other people. Like for me, it's like I could go to any event. Even if I know people there, I'm still so nervous because I'm going to have to meet new people. And I'm also just like so uncomfortable trying new things in front of people. I will leave the event before I even found the like one person I did know at the event.
She will.
So I think there's a lot of opportunities that as an introvert that I've missed because I'm too scared. I'm too scared to like put myself out there. What do you think is the biggest weakness in being an extrovert?
Probably being disruptive and like I don't know, like well as like as an introvert, no.
You don't get to speak for me. Don't speak for the introvert.
As an extrovert, I think if you are like at the level that I was in high school, then people kind of like only see you as that and like they don't get to know you more than just being like the person that's like the life of a party or like whatever.
It like becomes a responsibility almost.
Yeah.
Where it's like if you do show like signs of not being the life of the party, people like don't want to hang out with you because that's why they've maybe been attracted to you.
It's kind of like being like the funny person. Like as soon as like if you're not making jokes anymore, then everyone's just like, or people are just like, well, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I just don't feel like
being
that today.
Yeah.
Question number 4?
Yeah, question number 4. Do you have mostly introverted or extroverted friends?
My friends are 110% extroverts.
Yeah.
All of them.
I think, honestly, I was going to say mostly introverted friends, but like it's hard to say because I think long-term friends I think is kind of a mix, but I don't know if that's just people like getting more comfortable and becoming less shy. But I think like to this day I'm still more attracted to people that are introverted because I feel like they're gonna understand my stress.
Except me.
They're gonna except for you. They're gonna understand my anxiety. I think you met me at like a weird time where I was like at my not a weird time. You met me at a time where I was really confident. It was so strange. No, you met me at a time where I was like very confident in who I was, and like sometimes extroverted people scare me a little bit because I'm like I don't know if I can live up to that level of energy all the time.
I think you've rubbed off on me as an introvert a little bit, for sure. But like in a good way though, because I was like I said, a little too extroverted.
Yeah, you've grown.
I have grown.
I've grown too. I don't immediately run away from people now when I recognize people in public. When we like first started dating, so many times we would like be out in public together, and that was like the first time I really identified how different our personality types were. Was like, one of us would like say like, "There's so and so," and I would like immediately put my head down and be like, "Go, go, go!"
Mm-hmm. Get out. And
I'm like, "How do we get out of this? Don't let them see us."
I'm sure I made Sarah mad a few times because I'd go over and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
And I would literally leave him.
She would.
Even with him, I was like, no, just
I've
kidding.
lost her in stores because I went to go say hi to someone like from high school, and she like walked away, and I just completely lost her and had to go find her in the store.
I don't say anything either. I just walk away.
Question 5. Are your siblings more introverted or extroverted? You only have one sibling.
Yeah, my sibling. I think she's secretly an introvert. She's quicker to going towards the extroverted side. Like, she likes to go out at night and like things like that, and I'm like
all of my siblings are definitely extroverts. Like, with the exception of my littlest sister, 100%.
You think you like rubbed off on each other?
Oh, 100%, because they were extroverts.
You wouldn't
so
be heard if you weren't extroverted.
Yeah, it's that what we were talking about. Like, if I wasn't also an extrovert, like, I would have just been drowned out. You know what, like, low-key turned me, like, to turn down the extrovertism? Was hearing the quote, the smartest person in the room is usually the quietest person in the room. Like, no lie, I heard that and was like, I should probably shut up. Because I was never the quietest person in the room. Question 6 is, do you wish you were the other personality? For me, I think I like where I am. I think I'm not too extroverted, but I'm also not too introverted.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm good where I'm at.
I think there's definitely times where I wish I was extroverted, because like I've been in like an event or something where I'll like literally walk in the door and I'm like paralyzed with like social anxiety, and so those are the moments where I'm like, why can't I just be an extrovert? This could be my moment to shine. There's been moments where I've been like, it'll be like leading up to that, and I'm like, you can pretend to be an extrovert, can't you? And you walk in the door and you're like, no, I can't do it. Yeah, so those are the moments where I wish I could just naturally be extroverted. Like, does an extrovert feel anxiety if they, I don't think so, if they have to like,
it might be like a little
like
FOMO. Like, I missed out on saying something when I could have said something.
Yeah. And this goes for everything. Like, this is speaking just from us.
Yeah.
Like, we're just 2 of 7 billion in our experience as like opposite personality types.
Question 7.
Okay. Have you always been an extrovert?
No. When I was like super little, at least my parents and my siblings tell me and stuff that I was like really, really quiet all the time.
Yeah.
I don't really know when that changed, but I wouldn't say I was a extrovert from the beginning.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was definitely. I was really quiet. I was always really quiet. Question number 8.
Do you think you could change from extrovert to introvert or vice versa?
I think so.
Yes. Yeah. I
like
think so.
Fully change? Like what you actually identified with?
Yeah, because I mean, like, I feel like I changed. I think there are some things that can like happen to you that can turn you from an extrovert to an introvert, but I don't really know about the opposite. Neville Longbottom is Neville Longbottom. super introvert in the beginning. And then by the end, I wouldn't say he was an extrovert, but definitely wasn't like...
line. Question number 9. What's the worst thing that's happened to you because you're an introvert or an extrovert?
I mean, I've like ripped my pants in public.
What?
In school, yeah.
What did you like try to do the splits or something?
I did the splits. I was jump roping, and I was known as the kid who could do the splits. But I was in elementary school. I couldn't even tell you what grade I was in, but I was jump roping, and I'd done it before, and I do the splits and then jump up from that and then keep jump roping. But this day I was wearing my corduroys. And it did not go well. It was the entire seam just ripped open. I mean, the whole class was outside. It was bad. That's got to be one of the worst situations.
Yeah, that'll stick with you.
Yeah.
I just feel like because I'm an introvert, I've missed opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, I think about a lot of times and I'm like, how many things have I not done? Or like, people have I not met because I was just like too scared to stick around or like introduce myself. Mm-hmm. So I think that's like, I don't think there's like one big event.
What's the best thing that has happened to you because of being an introvert or an extrovert? So for you, an introvert.
The best thing that has happened to me because I'm an introvert is, I think it's just like I've been such a listener that I always sit back, listen, and learn. So it's given me a lot of time to like get to know myself a lot better. And like I know what I like and dislike a lot better just because I sit in my silence a lot.
Yeah. I'm an artist, and so I've been able to make a lot of connections partially because I'm an extrovert.
Do you think that us being opposite personality types helps us or hurts us as a couple?
Helps.
Yeah?
Yeah, it helps.
Why?
I think me being an extrovert has kind of maybe made you a little bit more of one. The same way that like my siblings have rubbed off on me, I think I've rubbed off on her, and then she's also rubbed off on me to like kind of learn when to pull back.
I think it's helped us too. I think it's like when you are one or the other personality types, like you kind of learn different lessons. Mm-hmm. Even if it is through like the negative effects of whatever personality type it is. Because we can be open with each other, we get kind of like the lessons from living life as either.
Yeah. Plus, since she's an introvert, who else would call in all the phone orders for food that we get?
Yeah. I would never ever order takeout food.
I don't really like talking on the phone, but I don't mind it though.
No. I'd rather just cook at home than have to call them and order.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
She is getting better.
Yeah. I think there's still a lot of growing to do.
Yes, for sure.
But I think it helps. That's all we've got for today. But we have a lot more coming soon. So if you like what you heard and want to learn more,
subscribe.
That's right. Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, like it too. Definitely like it. And subscribe.
Mm-hmm. Leave comments if you want to learn anything else about us, because, you know, we're just concerned.
And subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe. Yeah. Your turn. We're putting that in the video. Introvert. Oh my gosh. I don't wanna. And that right there is the perfect example of an introvert.
Yep, through and through.
We put it like at the end.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was really funny.
Now my face is really red.
Okay, we can stop. Bye.